It is a beautiful day. It's Saturday and picking up my brand new bike today. You guys already saw the thumbnail. You saw the title. There's no hiding it. We got a brand new 2026 Street Bob, which we're gonna do some pretty cool stuff with. So yeah, man, I'm excited, man. It's always an exciting day when you're picking up a brand new bike. So while they're gassing it up, I'll tell you guys a little bit about it before we get on the bike and we start talking a little bit more about it. How we got here, yeah. So this is the 2026 Harley Davidson Street Bob in the solo package. So very, very important. We're gonna be touching base a lot later on why I decided to go with the solo package and not the regular Street Bob. Hence, it's cheaper. Saving myself some hard-earned cash, and a ton of stuff. So today it's just a little introduction to why I picking up the bike, and then later on during the week and in the weeks to come, we're gonna be going over a lot of stuff. I know a lot of you guys have been asking, well, where is the Lowrider ST? What happened to the Lowrider ST? We haven't seen it on the channel in a long time. We've only seen the BMW in the background in the garage. There's a lot to go over with that. We got to go over the plans for this bike as well. We just got to touch base on a lot because it's been a lot. I've been posting up lately a lot. Yeah, man. So just it's just an exciting day, man. I'm super happy that I'm finally picking up this bike. And yeah, man. Let's get on the bike right now and let's start the journey. All right. This is it right here. This is my brand new 2026 Harley Davidson Street Bob in that solo edition. This is the brand new dark billiard gray. They changed up the color. It's a bit darkened this year now. The billiard gray that they were using for this, the base model paint before was a little lighter. This one is just a little darker. It looks much nicer. Blacked out mag wheels, which actually look really nice. If you look online at the pictures, they look like they could be like a dark gray, but they're gloss black, which I really like. Gives the bike a nice clean look. Got that HD badging right there on the tank. 117 Milwaukee 8 with that classic Milwaukee 8. You guys know that now we have 3 different variants of the Milwaukee 8 2-in-1 exhaust. Got that solo seat right there. LED turn signals all around. Riding modes, ton of good stuff. Just get on the bike and get on the road. Four miles on here. Brand new bike. This is this is exciting. This is awesome. Yes. I've been waiting for this day for so long already because I was supposed to have the bike back a few months ago. But it just took longer than expected. All good because the weather has been horrible up here in the East Coast. And it is now that we're finally getting some 60-ish degree weather here and there. Today is like 69. So finally some great weather. Man, I'm so happy. Oh man, this is awesome. I know you guys have a lot of questions. I know you do. And little by little, give me some time. I'm going to be answering them all for you in the few videos to come. But today, let's just talk about this Street Bob right here, man. This, if you guys have been watching the channel for some time, you guys know that I have always spoken very highly of the Street Bob. I think it's a terrific bike. It's such a clean platform to build from. You could go so many different avenues with it and just make this bike your own. If you want to go with like a bar hopper type of style, you got that. If you want to go with a club style type of style, you got that. If you want to turn this bike into a mini sport touring model, you got that. If you just want to keep it as is because it looks awesome the way it just comes from factory, you can do that as well. So a ton of different options, and especially this one now for the 2026 model year, it's amazing. It's, I remember about a year ago, it was for the 25 models, when I went out to do the press launch on this bike, and with all the changes they made, it wasn't crazy amount of changes, but the minimal changes that they made were things that us, the consumers, were asking Harley Davidson to do for some time, and they finally listened, and I fell in love with the bike. Like, I really did. I just love the way the Street Bob feels. You're able to kind of like maneuver it so easy, throw it over. It feels super light. It's packing a ton of torque. Like the 117 on here is amazing. Like I love the Milwaukee 117, and especially now with the riding modes, because you want to just throw this thing on sport mode and just rip on it a little bit. You can do that. Just a clean look, man. Just a bike that you could just, you know, right now, like this is awesome. I'm riding in the wind. I have nothing blocking me, no fairing. These mini apes are awesome. Like, I'm in a real comfortable riding position. I feel cool as hell. Oh man. Oh man. New bike day! Yes! Woo! Love it. She feels so good, man. Super smooth. Now, one thing that we're gonna have to do is change that exhaust, because she's so quiet. One thing I can't stand is a quiet Harley Davidson. I mean, who wants to ride on a quiet Harley? So we're gonna be changing out that exhaust. I got a list of things that I want to do to this bike, so we're going to be dedicating a video talking about the plans for the bike. That should be maybe next week. I really want to touch upon the topic of the Lowrider ST. That'll be its own separate video as well. And then we'll start talking about some of the parts that I already have in my garage for this bike, ready to install. So a lot of install videos are coming. It's that time of year, new bike, new content, new videos, new everything, baby. Let's go. Now, let me tell you something. It definitely feels good to be out on twos again, because once again, the weather up in the East Coast, especially here in Jersey, has been horrific. Nothing but freezing weather. It snowed like so much this winter time. When it wasn't snowing, it was raining. When it wasn't that, it was just a ton of salt down all over the place. And it's just, like, I think I've been out maybe twice on the S1000, and that was just recently. One day I took it out. I think it was like 37 degrees that day, but I was like, you know what? Like, I really want to get on a bike. And I went out for a little ride, but hey, I definitely froze my ass off. Street Bob, man. Now, I have a lot of plans for this bike, but they're like simple plans, because what I want to do is keep a very minimalistic look to the bike, the way it comes, but obviously with some flair. So, I can't wait to make that video so I can tell you guys what we're gonna be doing. But man, she just feels so light, feels so good. I know that this bike is gonna be a huge surprise to a lot of you, because for a while I was asking, well, what do you guys think I'm gonna get? And everybody thought for some reason that I was gonna get a Street Glide, and I kind of came pretty close to getting a Street Glide. But at the end of the day, this is this is what I wanted. I wanted something very clean, minimalistic, and the Street Bob is just perfect for what I want right now and what I need. Because do I really need a street glide? I mean, we don't need anything, but this bike right here, man. I really, now that I see the light hitting the paint, this paint is really nice. A lot nicer than the lighter one, the lighter tones that we got in the past few years. Today's an awesome day. I got out of work early. It's Saturday. Got a new bike. The Yankees are playing today. It's an awesome day. Yes, we're going to be doing an in-depth review. Yes, we're going to be doing a bunch of detailed videos on the bikes and everything. Just a ton of stuff to come. So happy to bring you guys along for the ride. If you have been here so long for my adventures, I thank you guys for still being here, watching my videos, watching my content. I really appreciate the views and the feedback, and I really appreciate all you guys that have stuck around throughout the years with me. This bike is something very, very special, and some of you guys will be like, well, it's just a Street Bob. You've had a low rider SC, you've had a road glide, and what's so special about this bike? There's just something, there's something really, really special about this bike. I'll leave it at that. Yeah, like always, let the force be with you. Ride safe and enjoy the ride, baby. Peace.